Welcome to No Man's Sky survival mode. Now, in the last couple of parts I've been working on the You Are Not Alone, and I think it's now called the Leap in the Dark. Yeah, a Leap in the Dark mission, where I've been talking to Artemis, and then in the last part we met Apollo, and that mission's going on a lot longer than I thought it was or remembered doing. So in this part I want to change of pace, and what I want to do is first go and get rid of this mission here to deliver the pyrite, because at the end of the last part we ended up on a desert planet. Right, I'll just get this underway, and I was able to collect the pyrite, wherever it is. It's here somewhere. Yeah, so I've been able to collect the pyrite to actually get this mission finished, and then what I want to do is work a little bit on the base missions as well, because I think it's time to try and push those forward a little bit. It's like we are off to the planet that has the hostile sentinels on it, but if I remember correctly, this should be an elevated trading station. So I've been thinking about the best way to actually do these videos, and I think if I try and stick to a specific theme in each video rather than chop and changing, I might be able to get a reasonable narrative going that makes sense not to just you guys but also to me, because I found that trying to jump around too much meant that I was losing the thread of what I meant to be trying to do. And the other thing I've been thinking about, guys, is the fact that I've got a feeling that since the next update, life has been made a little bit simpler. In fact, too simple in some areas. So I'm going to introduce a house rule that I am not going to manufacture nanites. I know it's easily done. It can be made from gold and silver. Right, and I think if I go in here and we go to the freighter, I've also been told that you can actually manufacture nanites from hexites. And to me, it just makes the game a little bit too easy. Rather than going out and exploring and finding nanites and doing missions, all you got to do is just keep collecting elements and knocking them out in the refiners. And I don't want to do that, so my house rule from now on is that I'm not going to manufacture any nanites. Client delivery key presented, accessing. I have found the client's secure lockbox. I should deposit them and register. Going to deliver the 250 pyrite. Delivery processing success. Thank you. Buying what we will do is see what we can buy. And bromide salt, unstable iron, dirt. What? Dirt. Got a little bit of purifier right there. Buying this big. Wow. 100. Pure ferrite is going to be quite useful for actually building the base. I think the base itself. Hello, interloper. The keen always call you an interloper. Mark an area to the north. Okay. Warren nods thanks and appears to ready themselves for some great action. I wonder what I've caught. I don't think I've got any Mordite to actually do language. Okay, mark an area to the south. Tenses and adopts a posture of great determination. I hope they prompted them to do something foolish. Hello, handsome. Yep. Interloper, approach the warrior. Draw multi-tool. Looks at me with surprise and appears to take inspiration. They discard their carving knife. I wonder what thought I have prompted. Okay. Obviously, these guys don't really talk that much. Hey, look impressed. Doubt my sincerity. Now, one more, and then we're going to get back on mission. His nostrils flare as I approach, and inhale deeply and bark out what could be a warning. I kindly mime that I am peaceful and know what language. I take a second, then grab my multi-tool, think that I'll barking again in my visor. Oh, I'll give him some metal. Warrior grunts, they teach me some of their language. Happy with pure ferrite. Okay. Standing with Vaginas increased. That that'd be useful. Nothing else. And could go out. No, stay on mission. Stay on mission. Save. And I'm just going to take off. I'm just going to go back to the mission agent. Initializing docking procedure. Let's just get up here. Hopefully this will unlock something. This looks like a normal mission. Hello, officer, whoever you are. Raw. Rattle through that. Handed mission. Got 50,000 units. I was hoping for a little bit more than that. And our standing with the Merchants Guild has increased. Thank you. Browse missions. Got anything new? Locate missing person. Collect ancient keys. Yep. And see whether that's actually unlocked anything with this guy. Nope. Do not seem interested in the data I have to offer. Perhaps the mission A listing agent on the station might have a way to prove my worth. Okay. And what I want to do now is actually get to my base, and I can't remember where the base is. Okay, I didn't. Let's cancel that for the moment. I can't remember which one I'm actually meant to be trying to get to. To command base computer archives. I taste expanding the base again. Right, that may give me the mission now. Yep. Okay. Well, we'll just have to see where that actually takes us. But there is no overseer here, please game. I think there's a bit of a flaw in the game in the fact that I've removed this base, but they've actually sent me to here. And where are we? Right, so right, I've just used up the navigation data. Probably a waste of resources, but never mind. Overseer off planet, and of course it's the same system, isn't it? Jovidis to give us a free landing. There's my base there. Just gonna land on there. If I remember correctly, guy chromic metal. By doing that, I should be able to unlock access to my science guy. So, yeah. There you are again, traveller. I'm sure that that you have the required materials this time. The overseer speaks strangely, implying that we have performed this encounter before. I have no memory of such meetings. I asked who paid them the service they are performing for me. They laugh and claim that my child did many years ago. I do not know what they are talking about. The overseer asked me for chromic metal. Yep, we give him the chromic metal. I think it was 250. Perfect, friend. I knew you would succeed. Just what I need to finish the science terminal plans. We've littered the universe in our greed. Travellers, this planet is no exception. There is much that can be done with litter. Make your way to an abandoned structure and harvest the data from their terminals. I shall use it to fashion plans for a storage container. Yep. Read all that. Except, hopefully this is not going to be a timed mission. Okay. Right. That's 10 minutes away. Well, we can do that with the starship. Thank you. But what I do want to do, I've got the ferrite for this. I'd like to get the mission. And go over. Ah. Don't recall it exploding before. Yeah, you can only put one of these per every one of these circular rooms, which is why I've put this in. And space station. So I'm gonna have to go and get a Orfax guy. Actually, do it. But I think what we will do is actually, I could walk to that abandoned structure. Is there anything around? I think we're gonna fly. Shouldn't take us long to get here. Get to this abandoned building. Yeah, it's going to take seconds. I know it's a lost opportunity to gather resources, but I'd like to try and push this forward a little bit. Oops. Yeah. Probably a little bit far away from the edge, but that's fine. The creatures, and of course we've got these over here which release very hostile creatures, so not going to mess with those at the moment. Stay on mission. Of course, up in the roof up here. Oh no, there isn't anything up on the roof. Okay, second terminal. Don't know if he actually wants the residual goop, but I'll take it anyway. User identified, terminal active, accessing schematics. The place the overseer has led me to has long since fallen into disrepair. Its panels are buried beneath some oily, pulsating fauna that I have seen before in long abandoned buildings. The air is fetid and damp. I power up the terminal with little hope of success. Much to surprise, it buzzes noisily and springs into life. Going to get for this. My overseer's intuition has served me well so far. I shall have to trust that these schematics contain the requirement. Turn to the overseer. Oh, I got some projectile ammunition. Not I'm using the weapon that much. Now we can have the health. Health's at maximum. Give us a little bit of standing. Someone, what should do? Yeah, with the Gek. And just go in here. Grab this. And that's about it. Is there anything else on this? Try it. Someone's not responded positively. Test the input panel. Machine remains unresponsive. Okay. We'll see we're here. See if we pick up anything. The trouble with these is if I grab one, shoot these. I've never done one of these before. Here's the horrors. Shoot a few of these. Actually, this. You see what people said about these being a little bit of a pain in the neck. Reload. I mean, I've got a mission to kill creatures, but oh, they've actually gone below ground. What did I get for that anyway? Oh, I've got Albion Pearls. Did I get anything for that? Don't seem to have got anything. All I seem to have got is a lot of grief from creatures buried underground. That was fun. 10 minutes back to base. Loads of sodium. I'm half tempted, guys, to actually walk back. Not that I want to save the fuel, but I just feel that maybe walking back I'll get an opportunity to gather some stuff. Wow. Beam's a bit low. Might need beat up a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk back here. I mean, 10 minutes isn't long, and that's what I'm after. Is the buried technology. We can pick up some buried technology on. Yeah, if we can pick up some buried technology on the way back as well, that would be quite useful. Terrain later. Okay. Start walking in this direction. Any more tech? Getting in the direction. Hello, Mr. Sentinel. Well, it looks like we've found, well, it says an unknown building, but it's not actually an unknown building. See if we can actually unpick the, yeah, we've got some chromic metal. Better get some nanites here. Of course, we can claim the base. And, yep, thank you. So, made a little bit of progress. And just keep walking our way back. At the moment, we've got 900 odd units to go. Not finding any buried technology, which is slightly disappointing. I was hoping to find a little bit more on the way back, but never mind. Right guys, here we are. We are back to my base, and I just want to duck in here and recharge my environmental protection. And it was a little bit disappointing. I was expecting a little bit more from the actual trip, more buried technology. I didn't find very little. Picked up just some copper and some cobalt, and I think what we're going to do is get over here, and my inventory's full, so I don't really want to talk to the overseer. What I'm going to do is just going to deploy and what I'll do is I'm going to put some copper in here, and put the carbon in, but I'm not actually going to kick that off until I've spoken to the overseer. Hopefully I've now got a couple of spaces. Inventory, and we'll see. You are back. I'm so glad, friend. I will extract the storage blueprint as soon as I have the data. It's good to see the Gex so invested in the success of our home. They are clearly happy to see me energized with gift data. Here is your blueprint, I promised. A trivial task. Their code was just sitting there to be manipulated. So we've actually got there magnetic ferrite. Okay. The overseer feels the base would benefit from a Korvax scientist. They would like to see good use made of the blueprint they worked so hard on. Okay. Glad we've had the chat, friend. So we can't move forward now until we've got a Korvax scientist. Right, I think what I'm going to do is summon the ship back. I think it... Okay, we can't do that. Don't have the data. But we can do it this way. Loads of fuel, so... Now, we've got some space in here. What I'm going to do is... Oh, we're in the starship. Got purify right in there. Can do. I can find my base again. Come here and put this back into the exosuit and put. I think we should have some pure ferrite there. I want to keep as much of the pure ferrite as possible, so I put 146 in. And we can just turn this into... I'm going to have to put my terminals outside for the moment. I suppose they're going to be in here somewhere. There they are. Are they all unlocked? I think I'll probably put, say, 5 down here for the moment, and then we'll have 5 up on the freighter base, I think. Standing. That. Put that in. Suit. I might as well keep everything nicely lined up. Position. Cross. Oh, okay. It gives us a vault here. Just got nothing to store it in. Got cobalt. Oh, I had some cobalt. Yeah, I've got 250 ionized cobalt and got copper. What I'm going to do is just store the copper, surplus copper in there for the moment. I don't want to turn that into anything, and we can store 1,000 units there. So I'm just going to do that and talking too much. Wow. Okay. I'm going to build this up, and the next thing I want to do is to spend all that buried technology. Here we are. That's why I've been collecting it, so I might as well use it. Alright, we're going to get the communications station. And table, foundation, paving. Get the window, and we certainly want the ladder. Right, so we're now opening up other things. Cylindrical think we'll take that. And L-shaped corner. Well, we'll take the wooden frontage. I'm probably never going to use it, but never mind. Locked crate. Plus 1 self. Okay. I think we'll take the L-shaped constructor. And the foundation. And that. I mean, I want to unlock everything, so I might as well just spend this. Oh, we're one short. T-shaped, okay. Shame, never mind. And I think we're just gonna store the remaining technology in there. That will give me a bit more space. Let's just move the goop down. And pick that up. And the next thing, I don't know if I'll be able to do it in this part, is I'd like to recruit a Corvax scientist. I'm not sure where we're going to be able to do it. Actually, can we? Does that actually show? Mark that up. P to activate mission chain. Right, I think just to wind this part up, we're just going to see if we can get ourselves a scientist. Something like thrusters, that's okay. I've got plenty of fuel. 1836 takeoffs. Obviously, not going to get a Corvax person here. We'll probably have to go to a Corvax system. So we're just going to land in here. And the question is, which one amongst all my exciting discoveries are Corvax systems? Keen, Gek, I haven't found a Corvax system yet. Gek. Keen. So I haven't actually found a Corvax system yet. That's weird. I thought I'd visited a Corvax system. Okay. Way to do this is we're just going to get out into space. I think I've got enough for a capital vessel. Not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. Right, there's a Corvax system there. You've got one planet in it, but I think that's going to do the job. Planet Corvax system, and it's a cold planet. Yeah, frost cold. Let's just grab a little bit of stuff on the way through. And hopefully we will find someone for our base. Hire a scientist for your base. if we go, it's the back room, isn't it? Go into this back room. May actually find get guy stood here. Just entity, okay. Something convergence there. Life forms mask flashes repeated pattern, the gestures towards their manifest, as if to recruit me for some task, except those are flashes once more. I cannot read the reaction. I should have to complete the task to learn more. Getting 3 creatures, okay. So you're not, can't recruit you. Oh wow. Okay. No good. What we will be able to do, actually, get the exosuit upgrade. Going to be very, very useful. Again, my inclination is to expand this, but how's this? 300,000. Okay, maybe we will expand this here, and I think 15 nanites. Just gonna talk to anyone over here. Okay, operator, whoever you are. Multiple processes. Okay, ask for complex word for technology. Okay. Keep improving our language. Language. Despite their vast intellect, they clearly have been able to predict what they want from them. Okay. Picking that copper up has been quite useful. Use the multi-tool scanner. I scan the desk and find nothing unusual. There. Found another word. We got the word for scared. Thank you. Oh, it looks like we may not actually get the recruit here. So, technician entity teaches me a word of their language. So I approach the Corvax, I aware of a small device in their hands. They're discreetly and unmistakably pointing it towards me, moving to it. Submit to the scan. We did their work. They have glanced. Okay, that was a bit of a waste of time, but maybe we can talk to these guys. Guild Envoy. The aliens executed before the members of the Explorers Guild. Okay. Leave. Get some missions. Taking me across the stars. Perhaps it's time to settle down. Browse missions. Take a photo of an airless world. Well, we got that mission, so we can double down with that. Locate a missing person. Select. We can add up the sentinels. Might as well keep adding to that. We can collect 250 uranium. Well, piling up those missions. Aggressive. Okay. Let's just have a look at the missions. Our-based scientist. Okay. Maybe I had the wrong mission selected. Okay. Learn 50 words. My mission has changed. See. Press P to change. Yeah, but where do I hire a scientist from? Okay, let's have a look in here. Colony portal. Let's have a talk with you guys. Something suspicious about the Corvax. There's smell in the air, the faint perfume. I cannot place it. Inhale deeply. Breathe in, filling my lungs with scented air. I feel strange compulsion to spend units. Ah. Thank you. Right, let's get a few more words. Ah, he's doing a dance. Okay. I know, I passed my test. I'm free to explore, free to pursue my passion for structural analysis. Do you have a base? Wow, it took long enough to find you. Happy and overjoyed to see me. Offers me to join my base if I provide them with a science terminal. Yep, hire the scientist. I knew I had to find one here eventually. It just took a little while to find him. Yes, I just had to have the mission selected. Salt Galaxy map. Right, I think just to wind this part up, if we go back base, and of course I've got to remember which base it is. Scientist. Which one is it? Oh, we'll just guess anyway. Nope, got it wrong again. I think this is going to become a source of irritation for me. Right, here we are guys, we are at the base, and in theory what we should be able to do now is just this guy, because we've recruited the scientist. Things are going well, friend, but it'll not be long before violence follows us here. It's inevitable. If we had some microprocessors, I could steal a machine. If I had some microprocessors, I could steal a machine of fate. Yes, I would design a weapons terminal suitable for a Vakeen armourer. The overseer asked me for microprocessors in order to design a weapons terminal. Okay, accept. Just going to grab that. And hopefully we'll have our science guy through here. Need 2 microprocessors. Can make those. Yeah, that's no problem. I've got plenty of copper. A fine base traveller, as of course it benefits your honourable status. Oh, Corvax, I shall be happy, so happy here. The Corvax is brimming with enthusiasm. Neither their shell nor the walls of my base seem able to contain them. Request aid. Honour, to witness the monolith of the traveller. Honour, be pleased. Corvax contribute. Take these blueprints, lubricant and acid liquids close to Corvax hearts. So we got a formula for acid. That's manufacturing. Traveller harvest marrow bulb, and Corvax will do more than will create plans for microprocessors and advanced refiners. Corvax will also clean windows while you are gone. The Corvax is desperate to please shower me with praise and offers assistance to tell. The scientist requires marabulb and cobalt materials found underground. They will be able to use this substance to craft blueprints for microprocessors and advanced refiners. That's what I want. I thought I actually had the ability to craft microprocessors. Oh, no. Okay, so I had to buy them. But that's okay. Right guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. It's been an interesting part, and I've probably gone a lot longer than I should have done. And I think in the next part what I want to do is keep moving forward with some of these base missions. I'd like to get the weapons terminal set up so that I can actually start, and then that will give me options to do some of these missions. I think maybe manufacturing the microprocessors could be fun, but this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.